Hello and welcome to the Alula webinar. Today we're talking about our Pro Partner Program and some exciting updates that I want you all to be able to take advantage of. Today's presenters are Warren Hill. He's the Director of Partner Development. Warren, thanks for being here.
Kevin, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
And of course, you all remember Thomas Pedro, a member of my team, Senior Manager, Partner, and Channel Marketing. Thomas, thanks for being here again.
Great to be back, Kevin. Thanks for having me.
All right, Warren, take us through what we're going to talk about in this webinar.
We are going to talk about the Alula Pro program. Is that a surprise, huh? Hey, this program is for professional alarm dealers that are committed to building a relationship with Alula. And here's a quick look at what we're going to cover. Very briefly, an overview of the program, some things that we talked about last June when we gave that update. We're going to talk about 4 new benefits to program members. And we're going to talk about some important reminders, things that you may have not been thinking about for the last few months, some of you, how to join the program if you haven't already, and then we're going to save some time for questions at the end.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to that. Now, Warren, starting out, why don't you just introduce us to this Pro program for those who haven't heard about it yet?
Okay, I'll do that. So this program, it's open to Alula dealers of all types and sizes. If you're a small regional dealer, maybe you're a large national dealer, that's great. You should be in this program. If your focus is only on selling security products, or if you're an integrator of all things security, video, automation, perfect. This program is for you. You know, it's similar to other loyalty programs in that the more business you do with Alula, the more benefits you're going to get in return. And we'll go through these benefits here as we go through this call.
Yeah, a special shout out there to Stuart Rich at AmeriAlarm. Hope you're in the comments joining us today, but we really appreciate that kind of feedback. As an Alula Pro, we have access to a wealth of tools and resources that help save time and reduce expenses. Alula does everything they can to see that we succeed. Thank you, Stuart. That's exactly what we're here to do. We appreciate it. Warren, talk about some of those benefits that we do provide to help people succeed.
Well, the benefits is what really makes the program. And when we were building this program, we talked to a number of Alula dealers about what things they wanted to see us put in this program. And there were 4 primary things that they asked for. You know, training options, the ability to network with other Alula dealers, help them with marketing tools and resources, and finally, access to special deals and special pricing. And so we've put all of these things into this program in one form or another through various benefits. And, you know, there's so many benefits that it really is available to all Alula Pros, like I said, of any size. So we'll go through some of these benefits in more detail. The ones that are bolded there, the new Pro training, new Pro marketing kits, new Pro promotions, and the new Pro affiliates, those are the things that have recently been added and where we're going to spend the majority of our time today.
Yeah, they're really exciting. I've been a part of some of these, creating some of these materials, so we're really happy to get them into your hands. As Ward mentioned, we do have a very inclusive platform, but we're also designed to scale with your business as you grow. So Warren, talk about how we scale.
Yeah, we scale with the amount of business that you're doing with Alula. We've got 5 levels in the program: basic, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. There's one key element that determines a member's level in the program, and that is device activation. The table that's on this slide here, it shows the number of communicator and Connect Plus activations that you need to do in order to reach each level. While training hours, you see that mentioned also in that table, it's not a requirement to reach the various levels in the program, but we provide it here as kind of a guideline, an expectation for how many hours your technicians should be training on Alula products and services each year. You know, the takeaway there is the more training that you're doing, the quicker you're able to get in and out of homes and businesses, get that system installed, up and running. And the end result is having happier customers. They're happy with the fact that the technician was professional, got in, got out, that the equipment's all up and running, and you're happy as a business too because it's saving you money.
Yeah, Warren, and we're going to show you some really exciting new training tools that's going to make it really easy to get your team up and running. But I just want to pause here just for a moment. I want everyone to look and kind of think of your own activations, kind of mentally slot yourself into where you're going to be here. But I want to make sure that ultimately you know that you are going to have to get in touch with Warren to make sure you're part of this program and getting credit for what you're already doing in terms of activations. But the reason I wanted to pause there is because now you can see on this table there are all kinds of additional benefits that you get as you move up that chart and get more activation. So Warren, talk about the advantages of becoming silver, gold, platinum, and diamond.
There are, and thanks for pointing that out. So there are a lot of benefits, and you know, the higher the level you are in the program, the more benefits you have access to. That said, there's still a lot of benefits to the basic and silver level members. So if you're thinking, I don't do that much Alula equipment, don't shy away from signing up for the program and becoming a member. There's a lot of benefits in here for you. This slide, it shows all the benefits that are available to program members. It's divided by, it's separated out into the different categories: education, networking benefits, the marketing benefits, other key benefits. So there's a lot of benefits in here. If you want a comprehensive look at all of the benefits in the program, I encourage you to visit alulapro.com. There's a link there that you can click on. It will take you to a program brochure, and you can go through it in detail and see, you know, all of these benefits, who has access to what. We just don't have the time to go through each of these individually here on the call today.
Yeah, and we've seen some of these before, so you can definitely consult those previous webinars and that material on the website that Warren directed you toward. But what we're really excited about is all of these new program benefits that we're launching here today. So Warren, let's really zoom in on all the new ways in which we're going to be able to help our pros.
Yeah, and this slide it's an overview of the new benefits that we've added, the pro promotions, affiliates, marketing kits, training center. Let's start with pro promotions. You know, these are special promotions featuring products and discounts to our pro members. You're going to be able to earn more pro points by using these promotions. And then we'll also have some that focus on special discounts. We'll go more into those in just a moment. Pro affiliates. We've reached out and found companies out there that want to work with us and want to work with our pro dealers and provide their services, and in some cases some discounts to the services that they provide. These are tools and resources that we believe will help our alarm dealers grow their businesses. Pro marketing kits. You know, one of the things I mentioned was we want to create marketing tools, resources that will help our pros market their businesses, market their services, make more money. And these pro marketing kits will help do that. And then finally, the Pro Training Center. We've had a number of different ways a number of resources and tools that we've offered for training your technicians, training your employees. This Pro Training Center is just one more resource that we're giving to you to bring training right to your office from anywhere, anytime. New technicians, old technicians, get your people trained and on Alula products and services and how to get out there and be as efficient as possible. We'll go into these in more detail.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's start with those pro promotions, because really these first 4 months of 2021, Alula is all about saving our partners money. That's why we launched our Ultimate Sunset promotion, our Ultimate Sunset offer, which has just gotten a tremendous reception and is enabling so many of our partners to really scale up on those sunset radio replacements for 3G and CDMA, which we're all kind of staring down the barrel of. But in addition to that, we've got a number of promotions that we're doing especially for our pros through this program. So Warren, tell them what they get.
We do, and I'm excited about these pro promotions. These promotions will give all members the opportunity to earn pro points. You know, when we launched the program, pro points were only available to gold, platinum, and diamond level dealers. But through pro promotions, regardless of your level, basic, silver, you'll be able to earn pro points. And this slide, you know, I created this to point out how pro promotions are going to work. A couple of different ways. You know, one, we will award points when certain products are activated on the Alula network during a certain period of time. So that first example there, August 1st through September 30th. The example here, for every device that you activate, you're going to earn extra Pro Points. So 300 Pro Points would be awarded for the first 10 devices you activate. 100 Pro Points would be awarded for each additional device that you activate during that promotional period. And so quick math here, if you were a dealer that bought 20 devices and activated those devices on our network during that promotion, you'd earn 4,000 points. That would be 3,000 for the first 10 that you activated and 1,000 for the next 10 that you activated. So these points add up quickly. Another example of a pro promotion would be when we just discount a particular product for a period of time. And again, this would be a special promotion only available to our pro members, not available to other dealers. So you want to make sure that you're in this program and you have access to these promotions, special pricing, special pro point bonuses, and that's the way this is going to work.
Excellent. Another thing that you get access to is our pro affiliates. I've had the opportunity to work with Dealer Ally, SFA, and Podium these past couple months as we prepared this program, and I was blown away by the capabilities that they're able to add to businesses. So Warren, talk a little bit about how our partners can use these pro affiliates to really make their jobs and their businesses more efficient.
Yeah, these are companies that offer some great services and resources to help grow your business, market your business, bring in extra capital that you might need to grow your business, get it going. You know, the first two mentioned here, Security Funding Associates and Dealer Ally, they offer consumer financing. They each have a unique funding model, and that's why we brought both of them into the program. Their focus is helping dealers with capital so that you can fund your business, grow your business. We featured both of them on one of our program spotlights. If you missed those spotlights, you can view them at youtube.com/Alula. You'll find those there. You can learn about them. And then, of course, you can go to their websites to learn more about them. But that's a good place to start. The other company, the third one that we've got listed here, Podium, they don't do consumer financing. They're different. These guys are experts in helping small businesses communicate with existing and prospective customers. They've built some great tools that make it easy to connect with consumers, to obtain reviews, and to generate new business. I'm going to pause here. I'm going to let Thomas jump in. Thomas, what do you like about Podium?
Thanks, Warren. Yeah, you know, one of the big parts of my role within Alula is working with our partners to help them think about how they can better market their businesses. And so this is an offering that I'm certainly excited about. You know, I've spent pretty much my whole career in marketing, specializing in digital specifically, and I generally tend to notice a gap when it comes to businesses feeling confident in how they can increase their visibility on Google, so in search results. So not only does Podium give you a great direct communication channel with your customers, as it mentions there on the slide, but it also helps you increase the quality of your business in the eyes of Google search by providing a really easy way for your customers to leave you a review and give you feedback on their experience. Very, very similar to the text communication. You know, if you kind of step back for a second and you think about your own personal experience, you know, think about a time where you were going to try out a new restaurant, for example. And so, you know, you may search for restaurants near me, and generally you're going to choose the option that has the most reviews, as that quote unquote feels the least risky and most trustworthy. You know, your customers, your prospects in this case, are the same way. So Podium really gives our partners a nice way to increase their online awareness and ultimately drive more leads for their business from their website. So really excited to see this one come into the offering for our partners.
Well, and since we're talking about marketing, Thomas, why don't you talk about some of the pro marketing campaigns that we're making available?
Yes, I will, Kevin. Thank you. You know, as I touched on briefly, a lot of my time is spent with our partners talking about, you know, what are they doing well, what are they not doing so well from a marketing perspective, and then, you know, trying to come back and help us as Alula think about what can we do to make that more streamlined for our customers. And through these conversations, one of the themes that has kind of emerged for me is this great, through your partner resource center, you've given us a lot of really great tools and content to use, but when, where, and how do I go do it? It seems like there's kind of a gap there. So I'm happy to say we've kind of provided a launching point or a starting point for our Pro Program members to answer that question with these marketing campaigns or marketing kits. These are collections of pre-built content across multiple channels, so email, social, direct mail, etc., accompanied with a corresponding schedule of when to send what. So to start with here, as we launch this, we've got two different tracks, if you want to think of it that way, available. One for acquiring new customers, and then relatively relevant topic at this moment, upgrading accounts through the sunset. So another track on selling through the sunset. It's available to the program, to Pro Program members through the Resource Center. Warren's going to touch a little bit on how and where you access stuff here in a couple slides. So it'll be available in that same area. So I'm really excited to see this come into the program and into our partners' hands, as I think this will really give our partners a good launching point for getting more regular, consistent communications out into the market.
Thanks, Thomas. And one of the things I'm personally most excited about is our new Pro Training Portal. We've talked about the sunset, the need to rapidly replace so many 3G cellular radios that are going to go dark. That means we need more bodies, we need more hands, we need more people on this project. And a lot of our partners have been adding staff and growing rapidly. So we've worked hard to make it easy to onboard those new employees into the Alula system with a really professional training portal. So Thomas, talk about this project.
Sure. So, one of the things that we kind of hold core to ourselves at Alula is making sure that we're really our partner's biggest ally. And so we want to be always thinking about ways we can equip our partners with products, services, and tools that they need to ultimately successfully grow. And obviously a big part of this is training and education to make sure they can easily learn about products and services, but not only learn about them, but learn about them in a format that works with their generally quite busy day-to-day lives. So through a lot of work by a lot of people, I'm happy to say we've got our new training portal up and running. It's available in our Partner Resource Center. And really the goal is to help partners quickly get up to speed on installation, configuration, and management of really all things Alula. So this isn't just PowerPoint templates that you're going to click through. It's interactive training courses with built-in knowledge checks to make sure that key takeaways are achieved by whoever's going through the content. I already mentioned this, but I want to kind of circle back because I think it's an important piece. It's on-demand training that can be started and stopped and completed as time allows, which again, back to trying to align the products and services that we have with our understanding of our partners. We know our partners are busy. We know all the challenges that presents in learning about our products and services. So we made a really conscious effort to make sure this is something that can be on demand and can be started and stopped and completed as time allows. So as we out of the gate here at launch, we have modules on video, BAT Connect, and our Alula Connect dealer portal, which are available right now, and you can access again through our Partner Resource Center. When you log in, you'll see a tile on the home page that you'll click on, and it'll take you right into the courses, and you can get started right away. So, I'm happy to see this make it out to our partners, Kevin, and I'm confident that it will be a really nice tool for quick and easy knowledge transfer going forward.
Absolutely, Thomas. So these are a lot of the new things that we're super excited about, but I know there's also some new people on the conference today who may not have been with us 6 months ago when we launched this. So Warren, are you able to kind of give a quick kind of overview of the program as it stands?
Well, really what I want to focus on here is a couple of reminders, and this is for people that are new to the program, maybe they haven't seen it before, or they are actually in the program, but they're just things that are really important that I want to make sure that they're thinking of as we start 2021, right? So just a couple of things here. The first one is the Alula Pro, the Partner Resource Center, and you've heard me reference it, you've seen Thomas reference it, but this is really a tool that you can use as a dealer to help grow your business. There's so many things that we've put on our Partner Resource Center, product images, brochures that you can brand with your own company information on there, the training center that Thomas just talked about. But in addition to that, you can go to the Partner Resource Center and you can find your status in the Alula Pro program. You're going to be able to go there and view how many activations you've done year to date, how many you did last month, how many activations you need to do in order to maintain your level in the program or reach the next level in the program. You'll also be able to find out, do I have Pro Points, and how many points do I have, and when do they expire, those kinds of things. The other resources that we've got there for the program are, we've got a Pro Points guide, and I'll talk about that more in a minute. But then you've also, when it comes time to redeem those Pro Points, we've got a redemption form, and all of those things are on the Partner Resource Center. So you go there, and it's going to kind of be your control center for all things Pro program.
Warren, you talked about those Pro Points, so yeah, why don't you go ahead and walk us through it?
Perfect. So the second reminder I had here is these points. How do I earn them? How do I use them? How do I redeem them? You know, first off, they're earned by spending on Alula services. And as I mentioned before, they've been available, these points have been available to gold, platinum, and diamond level members. Well, now through Pro Promotions, they're available to members of all levels. You earn these points by spending on services or by participating in Pro Promotions. When it comes to spending on Alula services, you earn 1 point for every dollar that you spend on Alula services. And then when you have 30 points, that equals $1 in credit. How can I use them? Well, you can use them for sales and marketing literature, Alula demo products. You can use them for promotional items, advertising. There's a list of things that you can use them for. How do I redeem them? Well, once you have those points and you're spending money on marketing, different marketing expenses, you will go on to the Alula Partner Resource Center. You'll submit a redemption form. That'll come to us. We'll process it, and then we'll get a credit to you in exchange for those points that you can use towards the purchase of Alula products. So that's really Pro Points kind of in 60 seconds, if you will.
And of course, you go to partner.alula.com and search Pro Points. That's where you'll find the information you need. What about any kind of standard questions people may have there, Warren?
Yeah, the Pro Points guide is really there to help answer your questions. Again, it tells you how the points are earned, how you can use them, what's the redemption process like. It's all there. If you don't find the answers that you need in the Pro Points guide, feel free to email me at alulapro@alula.com. That'll come to me. I'll research your question if I don't already know the answer, and I'll get back to you and let you know what the answer is. But it's pretty simple.
Absolutely. alulapro@alula.com. Warren is very responsive. He is the architect of this program, and if you have any questions whatsoever about making sure that you're included, definitely do not hesitate to reach out to him. But if they haven't gotten started, Warren, why don't you just give them the easy path? How are they going to do it?
If you haven't already registered for the program, and I know a lot of you have, I'd just say do it now. You know, it's simple, it's quick. Go to alulapro.com, and complete the registration form. It's found in the bottom. It's found toward the bottom of the page. I want to encourage you to register for the program. Even if someone else in your company has already registered for the program, so your company is already registered, I want to encourage you to register for the program as well, so that you have access to all the program information when you log into the program or to the Partner Resource Center, and so that you also are receiving the program emails and the updates. You know, it's easy, it's free. Register today and start taking advantage of all the great benefits that are available to our program members.
Absolutely. Those benefits are yours. All you got to do is claim them. Warren, Thomas, thank you so much for taking the time to go over all of these wonderful features and benefits that we do offer to our partners. We did cover a lot of material in a lot of different areas, so I am sure there are questions. Do you guys have time to stick around for a little bit and answer some of the questions from the chat?
I sure do.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right, let's get to it.
Thank you. Please stand by.
All right, thank you guys all for being here. Really enjoy the questions that are coming in. Warren, are you with me?
I am.
So I'm just going to start with you with a quick question. So Lee Bernard asks, how do I get a log on for partner.alula.com?
So really that would be a question for Thomas. Thomas, are you there?
I'm here, and yep,
that's
the
to our Partner Resource Center.
Yeah, that's for our Partner Resource Center. So there's a couple different ways to do that. If you know who your salesperson is, you'd want to reach out to that person, and they can get you set up there. If you're unsure of that, feel free to just send an email to partner@alula.com, and we'll make sure that you get set up with a login.
All right. Thank you so much, Thomas. Next question I think is probably also for you from Richard. Richard is asking, can techs have access to the training portal without giving them access to our data entry or main portal?
So I'm assuming the question is, can techs have access to the Partner Resource Center without having access to Alula Connect? And the answer is absolutely yes. So there again, you want to get in touch with your salesperson. We'll need to understand who the name and email addresses of the people that you'd like to have access, and we'll make sure that they get set up with accounts. But yep, those are two separate systems, so should work out just fine.
Yeah, very important clarification. That training portal is living within the Partner Resource Center, and so you can get all of your various employees access to that. That's where they can find images of our products, marketing materials, and now, of course, this top flight training, interactive training programs and quizzes so that they can make sure that they're up to speed on everything related to the Alula products. Next question comes from Dean Johnson, and I may just answer this for myself. Dean asks, can a Bat Connect act as a standalone for video until a security system is put in place? Dean, good news. You can actually have the video without the Bat Connect before a security system is put in place. So our video acts as a standalone, so you actually won't even need the Bat Connect to run that to run the video through the app. You can actually have a standalone just video system without the security. And next up is Don Milo. Is asking, and I guess, Thomas, you may know the answer to this. How does a distributor work with this? Or maybe you know what, I'll ask, let me ask you, Warren. How does a distributor work with the Pro program as we manage dealers for products and connections?
Yeah, it's a good question. You know, this program, we built it for dealers. We're trying to help give back to dealers as they do more business with Alula. So it doesn't really cut out the distributor. We still want our dealers to buy through distribution, buy their products through distribution. In fact, you know, we reached out to a number of our distributors and made sure that they would be comfortable with us issuing credit through them so that dealers can come and buy more product when they redeem their Pro points. So we look at working with our distributors hand in hand as partners on this.
Thank you, Warren, and thank you, Don, from Australia for, I'm not sure how early it is there, but I'm glad you're with us today. Raleigh Chalu asks, if we already have a pro login, do you need to re-register for this program?
So for the program, yes. It's not really a re-registration. It's really just a registering for this program. You may already have a login to the Partner Resource Center, and that's fantastic, but that doesn't automatically enroll you in the program. And so we're asking people, if you want to be part of this program, take this extra step, read through the terms and conditions of the program, agree to those, and then submit your information, and we'll get you in the program.
Excellent. Thank you, Warren. Let's see, just coming up on some final questions here. So Brad Slinkman asks, a tech app would be great, especially for on-call techs. Thomas, what do you think about that? Is it easy to access this portal and this training material on a mobile phone?
Yeah, so the Partner Resource Center is what we call in the digital world mobile friendly, so it will look and work just as well on a mobile device as it would on a computer. Hopefully that makes it really easy, and that was one of actually the key feature and functionality we wanted for it, knowing that it would be used out in the field. So hopefully it works well for that purpose.
Excellent. And our last question comes to us from Alton. He asks, when are new products being released? I'm sure Alton is referring to a number of products that we have in the pipeline that there's a lot of excitement around. We showed you the LED keypad in the previous webinar. We've had a lot of interest in our BAT Fire commercial fire communicator, which there should be some news that you'll be able to see in the next week or two, and you'll get that news if you join our Facebook group. So please do join our Facebook group where you can ask these questions and get access to early information about Alula. It is an exclusive feature of our Pro program. Isn't that right, Warren?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
So it's just one of the many benefits you'll get. Warren went through a lot of the benefits on here, so I wanted to just put a special spotlight on that one as well. Warren, thank you so much for taking the time to walk all of our pros through the great benefits that are available to them in our Pro program.
Kevin, thanks to you. Appreciate the time, and huge shout out to all our pros out there. And as I said, if you haven't signed up for the program yet, it's easy, it's painless, it's free. Go on to alulapro.com and do it today.
Thank you. And then Thomas, thank you so much for helping everybody out with the Partner Resource Center and all that you do to enable our pros every day to do their jobs more efficiently.
Absolutely, Kevin. And as Warren said, thank you for taking us through this. And for all those out in the audience, make sure you're out and using our Partner Resource Center as much as possible. We do have new content coming online, if not weekly. Every couple of weeks there's new things added there, new features like our training portal, make it there as well. So make sure you stay up to date and using the site on a regular basis. Thanks again, Kevin.
Of course. And as I said, if you come to our Facebook group, you can ask any questions you didn't get to. Warren and Thomas, they'll be there this afternoon, able to answer any questions or help you if you put up your hand. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you next time on the Alula webinar. Bye-bye.